Never mind, it was an email. Alright. Sounds like there might be a raccoon in here. Just listen a minute. Get my ass up here without falling. If I can get over there or not. Oh. I don't want to start anything in here without. Duels for the Magnum are looking a little rusty. Ooh, I'm scared of heights. There's the 40-20. Massey Ferguson 665. F254. 4430. Farmal. My battery's down on my camera. I figured that would happen. I haven't charged it for a long time. Oh, let's see if there's any raccoons in here. Yeah, the 4020, we do not drive it anymore. It needs some work, and we don't have the time to do it right now. And we don't really use it much anyway, so, I mean, it can be restored and fixed up. We're not selling it. All the stuff that I video is not for sale. What the heck is on top up there? Looks like grain dust from the grain vac. I bet it is. Huh. There's the tractor, the Massey Ferguson 65. I'm sorry for the bad lighting, but we'll try starting that this year. I don't know, no promises though if I'll be able to get it started. I did check the rotor cap and everything was corroded, and I think you need to replace it, but I tried to clean it up as good as I could. I never tried starting it after that, and I might need timing after that, so I don't know, haven't messed with it. BAC case back there, that's shot. That engine shot. Ford F250, can't run that. I won't be able to start it. There's something wrong with that one. 4430 John Deere, we use that every year for cutting hay, raking hay, baling hay with that baler. Sometimes we use a stack mover with it, but mostly with that 7140 case. And then that 260 John Deere skid steer, we're going to probably sell that. The starter's out on it. But it's a good, simple fix. It's just we don't like diesels, and it's too big to fit inside our barn to clean the barn out. So that's why we got that 610 Bobcat. That barely fits in there, to clean the manure out. So that thing is just useless for us, Otherwise we just use the payloader for everything. Then we got the Farmal Super M. First one manufactured, I think, in South Dakota. So it needs to be ran. That thing's seized. That thing's going to give me a seizure. And this was my grandpa's Super MTA. They put with power steering on there and stuff. And that thing has not been started for 10 years. I'm sure it's seized. There's a battery inside there. I see it. It's cracked and leaked in there. And then there's a Ford over in a corner over there, and that thing's been seized. It's been sitting there since 1970. It hasn't ran. So there's a lot of machinery in there. And then this F600 I drive for Holland silage, and it runs pretty good. It needs some clutch work. A synchronizer or something's going out on it. But that's simple. You can fix that stuff and just get a maintenance on it. And like I said, it's we've all, let's see. I think the 7140 is the tractor. I think the only tractor we bought brand new, and I don't think it came with these stools. Yeah, we got to paint them again. They're getting rusty. We'll do that this year. No big deal. But the 7140's got the Cummins diesel turbo 6-cylinder. I think it's an 18-speed power shift. Can't remember, but I'm not messing with it. It's got a problem with the batteries are not any good. I know that. Last time I started it last year, the batteries were pretty weak. And the starter solenoid's out on it, so we'll have to get that replaced. The starter doesn't want to engage. Half the time just clicks. Or it must be a safety deal too. We replaced that safety thing and it still does it. I don't know, it could be something electrical, you know, when they get old. It's an 88 model, bought it brand new, one owner. A little faded, isn't it? But brand new tires, second pair of tires in its life. I think somebody told me something about its hours on here. You just turn the key in accessory mode. I was gonna just do that quick here, if I can. There's no mice in here. Shouldn't be, but I don't think there is. I doubt it. Oh, looks like it comes on. Let's see how. Oh, there it is, engine hours. But that's not right though. 5,895 engine hours. Somebody vandalized this engine in here 2 or 3 years after we got it. Poured gravel down it, and we were driving down the road and it locked up. So it's not the original engine in there. So otherwise it would have been. So them hours, engine hours, are not correct, I don't think, unless they reset that. I don't know. So it's not original engine, I should say. Somebody vandalized it and I guess put gravel down there, is what my dad said. And they were driving down the road and it locked up. Just the engine seized, I suppose, from the gravel inside the engine oil pan. It's too bad that 260 John Deere skid steer is the starter is bad on there. That thing is really fun to drive, but it's very jumpy. The hydros it's got the 2-speed hydro, and I don't really think much of them. It's too big. You can't see with them on arms there. I mean, it's handy. It's a 2000, I think. I think we got it was 4 years old. We got it just before we had that ice storm with no power for 2 weeks. It come in handy then. But yeah. Anyway, I think this is all I'm on the video today. Hope you guys appreciate it. I'm testing the new Rode microphone out, so I'm sure it'll be really noisy with that wind and stuff. Let's see if I can make it down here and see if I can kill myself here. Well, well, look. I don't know. I'm gonna fall and break my camera, break my ass. Owie, owie. Hurts my knees to go like that. I need to limber up this spring. Get out and do something. There, I made it. Thank goodness. Right, thank God. Thank him. Yeah, well, we will start them semis another day. Like I said, I just don't want to mess with them until my father's here, and because that's his stuff. The Peterbilt. It's hard to get that hood open when that thing's there, and I don't know if the batteries are good or not. We haven't like started them all. I gotta find the keys. I don't know where they're at. I think they're locked away. I don't know. But this thing here, I can hear geese up there. This one here, we'll try to get it going. The battery is right here. And we'll put a new battery in, and I bet she'll fire right up. Oh my goodness, it's windy. She'll fire right up. I'm pretty positive. We just don't need it yet. We will this spring though, in the summer, to haul manure. Oh my goodness. If you can see them geese. Don't crap on me! Yeah, it's officially spring. I don't know yet though. Don't know. I'd open it up, but I don't feel like it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm gonna go inside. I gotta fix some computers for my dad and stuff like that. Oh my goodness. Look how muddy this is. I don't know if you can even hear me with this wind. This new microphone's a lot more substantial to the wind than the other one. Oh my goodness. Drying and muddy and drying and muddy. Oh goodness. Oh, you gotta love living on a farm when it's so windy. Oh my God, I can't stand. I gotta go.